The next topic we have is Unix file creation. Trust me, this comes under high priority. Learning commands is one important thing, and if you want to put all of them together, like learning alphabets in English and keeping all of them together to form a nice stories, right? How important that is. Why do we learn alphabets? So that we create masterpieces out of it, right? That's the concept of file creation. There are three ways you can create a new file in Unix or Linux. One is using a touch command, which we have already experienced. Touch creates a 0-byte file size. 0 file sizes. The file already exists. It modifies the timestamp. The next one is a cat command. Cat command so far we have looked at to display only the content. So for example, when I say cat etc password, it will only display the content of the file. But even cat will help me to create a new file. And the third and most popular one is using an editor, like a VI editor or VIM editor. Now let's look at how do I create files using a cat command. Cat is used to concatenate and display or write files. For example, if you want to create a new file named file1, if I have to create a new file named file1, I can simply say that cat greater symbol file1. I can write whatever I want and I can press Ctrl D. Let me show you this example. Okay, let me make a directory here called Ravi. If I go to Ravi directory, I have nothing here. When I say touch A, it creates a 0 size file. When I say cat greater than file1, what it says is it waits for the input here. This is first line, enter. This is second line, enter. Once I am done with all the input, all I have to do is Control D. Control D. When I do ls-l, the file1 got created. When I say cat file1, I can see those two lines. From touch 0 size to we have went to some size. So from touch to cat, we slowly learned how to add content, right? So if you want to append to an existing file, if I want to add a third line, cat double greater symbol file1. This is my third line. And if I press Ctrl D and cat file1, you see the third line here. I am appending the content. I am adding or I am increasing the size of this file from 39 to 61. Right. If I have another file, for example cat file2, it says that no such file. Let me create file2. First line from file2. Control D. When I say cat file1, when I say cat file2, I can redirect both outputs to a new file called file3. It first writes file1 into file3. At the end it appends file2 to file3. When I say cat file3, I see these first three lines, the last line. Okay, that's what I'm trying to show you here. Please be very careful with usage of greater symbol with cat. If you wanted to append it, but unfortunately you give a greater symbol, your content is gone. For example, cat file3, I have a content, but unfortunately I have to append to it, but by mistake I give only single greater. By mistake I give only single greater. This is unfortunate situation. When I say cat file3, you'll only see one line because you overwrite here. So that's, you need to be very careful. Okay. The good thing with cat, the good thing with cat is it's very easy to work on, right? But the not so good thing with cat is we can append the content at the end, or in best case we can append at the start. But what if I want to append at the middle? What if I want to modify this line? What if I want to modify this line, this word, this specific character? So that kind of a granular level updates or modifications are not available with cat. You see what happened? In a touch command, you create a 0 size. In a cat command, you write some content, but there are some challenges with it. Either you can write it at the end, at the top, or at the end. You can write it in middle too, but it's a little complicated. But updation of an individual line or a specific character is a painful thing.